Welcome back to Sip the Talent Films presents 2020 Draft Prospects. The guy you see on your screen today is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The H is silent, so don't put an H in there. It's Helaire. And I want to start off with a little clip about Coach O talking about this guy.
Now for the first down, how did that embody the toughness today?
You know, Clyde is 6'4", 270. And he has a great mindset about himself. He has the heart of a champion. I am so proud of Clyde.
That clip sums up what Clyde, meant to LSU. He's actually 5'8", 209 pounds. But the game he had versus Alabama, Coach O described him as being 6'4", 270. That's how pretty much probably the size of his heart. This guy was kind of underrated coming out of high school. Didn't have a lot of stars. LSU was his dream school. Grew up in Baton Rouge. And, always wanted to go to LSU and finally got a chance to shine. And when he got his opportunity, boy, did he kick the door down. So today we're going to talk about Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And if it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe. If you like what you see, hit the like button. Share it also. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter too, at Coach Evans9. And it'll be on the screen here shortly, so you'll see that and I won't spell it out for you. But without further ado, let's get into Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Let's talk about his yearly stats. This year, he finished with 1,414 yards rushing on 215 carries to a whopping 6.6 carries. 6.6 yards per carry. That's crazy. He also, and then that's in the SEC. He also finished with 55 catches for right at 450 yards and another touchdown. So he had almost 2,000 yards of productivity in the SEC. And you know how higher I put the SEC above other conferences, and I probably shouldn't, but I do. That's almost 2,000 yards in the SEC. That's great, massive production. On top of them blowing a bunch of people out and probably not playing, a lot of second halves. All right, but let's get into it. And again, set this up for the people that's new here. The top left, you'll have the prospect's name. Bottom left, you have my Twitter handle. And right, you'll see little snippets jump up to kind of remind me my little cheat sheets of what the clip is about. And so this first one you see is jump cut. Now, everybody is blessed to be able to jump cut, and let's let it run and see. But his jump cut, he went from, let's see, maybe a backside A all the way to C. And now with him making a jump cut and getting back on the ground quickly, which is the important part of the jump cut. Anybody can just jump left and right, but getting back on that ground quickly and getting back up to full speed, getting through that hole. And everybody got the little drill where they jump over the bag and burst. But it's one thing to do that on the ground, because when you jump cut, you don't want to jump high. You want to jump more left or right so you can get your feet back on the ground and get to going where you need to go. Routes and hands. So obviously you got to be able to catch out the backfield in the NFL, and this guy does a good job of catching. This is the third back we've done, and I think he has the natural hands. He's a natural pass catcher. Out of the three we've done so far, his hands are the best that I've seen. They check down route, which they all do in the NFL. Got to be able to do it. Got to be able to do it. There's nothing special about it. It's just getting open. Guys ready running routes down the field, and you the safety valve. Just got to beat that linebacker. And he didn't beat the guy, but he caught it easily, like a receiver crossing the field. Didn't fight the ball. Now in NFL, you're going to get open field opportunities. So you got to be able to win them. You get a one-on-one matchup in space, you got to win it. There it is. There you go. Don't let him get you down. Now after the miss, another 12 or 13 yards. Got to win those one-on-one matchups. All right, routes and hands. We actually have a real route in here. This choice route. It's nasty. Running backs that can do that, nasty. see him right here, number 22. Right there. He got a choice to go left or right. He's going to stick this foot in the ground and then burst to the right. Got 10 off balance. Now he wide open. Now, that's maybe a 3-yard throw. That's how many yards they get out of it. 10-ish. 15-ish. Somewhere between 12 and 18 yards out of a 3-yard throw. Simple choice route. I just burst. And burst to me is the ability to be running, see an opening, and get through it without being touched. Or get through it and barely be touched. Now, he hadn't burst yet. This is the opening I'm speaking of right here. Watch how fast he get through that. That's what burst is to me. You can't really see it that good from the back end, but you can see his vision and his patience from this side. They cave all that down. He just hit it. He just hit it. He did a good job of not just forcing it up in there, because that run was supposed to go to the right. One couldn't go. No dancing. Stick your foot in the ground. Here you go, right? This the one step right here that I'm talking about. And after this one step, he's going to get upfield. Look at that. It was amazing that I stopped it on the exact spot I wanted to. He'll get that one big step. Right here. And he's going to kind of throw this guy off because he's thinking he's coming outside. That one step going to kind of get him off balance and give him enough, make him off balance enough that he can run through the arm tackle. And just run through it. And the boy's strong. Really strong. He's a strong runner. Even, once he catches the ball, he's a strong runner. Boop. Just hit it right there. One couldn't go. No, not a lot of dancing. Just patience on this one. See, A gap close, B gap close. Let's see what's out here in C gap. Then I get burst. Supposed to hit right behind the center. All right, this gap's closed. Okay, now this gap closed. I guess I better bounce it out here and see what I can get. Go. Just patient. No need to stick your nose up in there. He was patient. Found an open alley. Got up out of there. Now, let me go to give you a little backstory. I put arc runs right here. These are his runs versus Arkansas. This is his stat line versus Arkansas. 6 carries, 188 yards, 3 touchdowns. 31.3 yards per carry. So I'm about to show you 5 of those 6 carries right here. I'm not going to talk a lot. Just going to show them to you. Vision and power on this one. 6 carries, 188 yards. That's crazy. To the inside zone. Power and vision. The hole, well, you're going to see it from the back view. The hole is not very big. The hole he scoots through is not very big. But once he got through there, it was like he was shot out of a gun once he got through. Because he got up on the linebacker so fast. And because he's so small, he's going to be able to do that in the NFL too. They won't be able to see him behind those massive old linemen. Just go through that. That's a good job, though. Good block by Moss too. I didn't realize that. That's a good block by Moss. Good wham block by Moss. This is the next run. Now this is similar to the play I said he had patience on. A gap wasn't there. B gap wasn't there. Try to jump to C. Then they just happened to have a cornerback to kind of close in on him. Same type run. Gap's not there. Gap's not there. And instead of being able to bounce it this time, they had one defender left. This is the third run. Patience, vision, and speed. Patience, vision, and speed. This guy kind of reminds me when he's running the ball of Mark Ingram. He really reminds me of Mark Ingram. Look at that. Now scoop. I really love the fact that he ran away from this dude after all that. He's going to run away from the safety. There's that burst again. right beside him, and I know he's going forward and he's trying to change direction, but he's just gonna get away from it. It's that burst. And he reminds me so much of Mark Ingram. At this stage in his career. Not saying he's better than Mark Ingram now. He reminds me of Mark Ingram at this stage in his career. Alabama Mark Ingram. But I think this guy has better hands. They really love that little wham up there with Moss. He hitting it right off Moss. Moss coming in on that nose or that one, whoever they doing it, and he hitting right off of it. Now I had vision on this one too, but I took it off because this hole was massive. Gotta be able to make guys miss. I'm gonna let you watch him make this dude miss. It's gonna be almost embarrassing. So safety gonna come into the screen that you don't see now. Here he comes. This dude right here. Look at him on the ground. He missed Clyde on whatever yard line this is. And by the time he actually hits the ground, Clyde is 3 or 4 yards past where they initially made contact at. Now he hit another 30 yards down the field. Being able to make people miss, that's important. So I got them jukes right there. That's what that means, jukes. I think this safety right here finna get some more of that too. I think this guy right here is gonna get some more of these jukes. Unless I mislabeled it. But all these runs versus Arkansas, this is the only runs he had. Boop boop. Came with that quick pap. Got in the end zone, easy. Safety didn't stand a chance. Good feet, good balance, good power. You got a combination of all that. And speed. And the fact that he can catch the ball. Complete back. Complete back. Played in the SEC, which is a big plus for me. Complete back. Now, I think this is his last run of this game. Watch the hesitation on. Dude gonna have an angle on him. He gonna hit him with the hezzy. Then slow it up. Now burst. Let's go back for the people that didn't catch it. For the people that didn't catch it. Alright. Clyde's right here. He gonna kind of slow down and slow play it. And then he just gonna turn on the jets. Slow. And you really can see it from the back the way he kind of lean back. And then he just get that forward lean again and he's gone. 89 yards. So really he had 5 carries for 99 yards. And then that one for 88. Against Arkansas. Nothing there. Slow. And the stamina, the endurance to just keep it going, to stay at top end speed. He's a home run hitter. On top of it, he gets tough yards too. Now, this is the game when everybody began to realize, hey, this dude was for real. It wasn't just Joe Burrow and the receivers. They got a for real running back. Like, this dude can get it. This is the clip of him in pass pro. You don't see him in pass pro a lot because he catches so good. So they send him in a lot of routes. Send him in the routes a lot. And that's a good job of cutting the guy. But I didn't see a lot of film of him actually butting guys up and protecting the quarterback. That's because they put him in the route so much. Not saying there isn't film out there of it. I just didn't see a lot of it. Just finishing runs. Falling forward. Delivering blows. Just finishing runs. A tough running back. This is an SEC run. Hit the hole. No dancing. Get where you got to go. Then once you get in the secondary, finish the run. Finish the run. Whether it be on linebackers or DBs. Finish it. Deliver the blow. Don't take them. Great vision to hit that hole. And LSU O-line did a wonderful job. I really love that center. I really do. Now, look at him playing slot receiver right here. This is him right here. Playing slot receiver. So this is what some of the other backs the 2 other backs we talked about so far, we don't see them just go out there and line up at receiver. This is a matchup nightmare right here. Because if he starts off in the backfield, and say you get a look where you got one linebacker right there, and he's maybe your thumper type linebacker, and you go put this guy at receiver either here or here, and now you got to put that linebacker on him. That's a mismatch. Because he can run routes for real, and if you bump a receiver out, so now you got one of your better receivers on that bulky box type linebacker. That create all kind of problems. It's a little quick out because they blitzed. Yeah. Let's see where he catches the ball at. It's 3rd and say 10. It's 3rd and 10. He catches the ball at about 3 yards. Tough. Just a big muscle. A big muscle. Watch how fast Burrow gets this ball out. This is like a 3-yard catch. Oh, I didn't put it back on. I'm sorry. Let me go back. It's like a 3-yard catch. I fooled myself just then. 2-yard catch. First, the marker's right there. So 1 2-yard catch. He get 8 yards after the catch. And keep in mind, they can use the sideline as a defender. So this is 2-on-1. This is Alabama player, the sideline versus Clyde. And he lowers his head, knows where he got to get to, and gets there. Determination. This is why that play right there, on top of the last play not on there, that play on top of the run he did to kind of seal the game is why Coach O called him 6'4", 270. Plays like that. And I would say that's the measurement of his heart. The anticipation. Saw the guy coming, just spent out of it as soon as he got the ball. Just spent out of it. And this is one of the last plays of the last touchdown of the game, I think. I got power as in strength, meaning he's strong legs, strong arms, strong core, all that stuff. But he also got willpower. This dude should have been stopped on about the 3 or 4 yard line. And again, like that play we saw just a minute ago, he knew what he had to get, and there was nothing you were going to do to stop him from getting there. He just wanted, man. His heart is huge. He knew he was an underdog. Get your little ass up, man. Touchdown. That's all it is. It's straight willpower, straight want to. Dude, man, I can't speak enough on this guy, man. I really do like this dude. I really do. And you all see why Coach O said what he said. Because he loved him himself.
Just now for the first down. How did that embody the toughness today?
Clyde is 6'4", 270.
6'4", 270. He loved Clyde. And that's the way he plays. He's 5'8", 208, but he plays like he's the size of Derrick Henry. And that's going to conclude my video on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Remember, not Helaire, it's Helaire. The H is silent. And I'm Coach Evans. Follow me on Twitter, CoachEvans9. Subscribe, hit the like, and share with your people. And until next time, we out.